Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love this. If you're returning, how you doing? You're probably asking yourself why I titled the video the way that I did. And no, it's not for clickbait. There is actually something brewing and you need to know about it. A highly anticipated economic agenda will be unveiled by VP tomorrow, or today actually, yeah, today. And it's going to include a federal ban on price gouging for food and for groceries. Now, I know that sounds amazing, but the implications are not going to be amazing. A ban on price gouging, okay, would, in theory, disallow food and grocery companies from hiking prices an excessive amount over a set period of time. Now, they disagreed, however, on whether the measure could control the rise of food prices if such an outcome is desirable. Now, here's what to know about how this federal ban on price gouging would operate and whether it would be effective. The campaign said that the measure would set clear rules of the road to make clear that big corporations cannot unfairly exploit consumers to run up excessive corporate profits on food and groceries. Now, details on this policy remain limited. Okay, so state bans define price gouging in various ways, and some measures establish a subject set of criteria, such as like sudden and significant spike in prices, while other details a specific numerical amount of price growth necessary to violate the law. So economists disagree sharply about whether a federal price gouging ban would help control price increases, and if so, to what extent that outcome would benefit the economy. Now, experts who faulted corporate price gouging for a portion of the price increases said it arose from market concentration that allowed a handful of dominant companies in a given industry, including the food and grocery sector, to raise prices without fear of competitors undercutting them with lower priced alternatives. Now, this price control crap was tried in the 1970s, if you remember, and it did not work. What would work is to flood the market with supply. Lots of oil means what? Lower gas prices, right? Lots of labor means lower labor prices. Lots of whatever means lower prices of whatever you are bringing in. It's simple. But then again, nothing that they are doing or saying is simple or is even logical. So, what do I think is going to happen? Well, grocery companies are going to fight back. They will either end up raising prices so damn high that no one will be able to afford anything. Hello, Venezuela 2.0. Or the grocery companies will start to close up shop, and we will either have more and more food deserts, and when you do find a grocery store, you will end up paying $25 for a loaf of bread. And I pray to God that I'm wrong, but she is trying her damnedest to make this look like it is for the best, with roses and unicorn farts, okay? I mean, and it's not that at all. This is what's called a vote grabber. People listen for keywords, and they don't go and they don't look up things, or they don't research things for themselves to really understand what things really mean. All they hear is price control and curb inflation. That's all they hear. That's it. And people will think, oh my God, she's going to make things better. She's, she's got my vote. No. Things will be worse. There are already laws in place for price gouging, especially when a natural disaster is coming or for after the natural disaster strikes. She's not doing us any favors. Trust me on this, okay? Do yourself the favor and look up price gouging laws in your state. I guarantee you there are laws already in place, okay? So do yourself the favor and look that up, okay? And then I also want you to do more research, okay? I want you to look up what she's actually talking about, okay? Because I want you to see for yourself. She's making it out to be like she's going to stop high prices in the grocery stores and things like that. No, she's not, okay? You can't curb inflation by putting, look, it doesn't work that way. Flood the market. Flood it. That's how you bring it down. Like I said, they tried this in the 70s. If you remember, if you were, you know, an adult or even a teenager in the 70s, you would remember what your parents were going through, okay? It didn't work then, and it's not going to work now. Just saying. They keep trying to play these old tricks. And what happens when history repeats itself? If you didn't learn from your mistakes then, you're just going to keep repeating them, and you're going to get the same consequence over and over and over again. Learn from your mistakes back then. Look at what happened back in the 70s. Did it work then? No? Okay, well then it's not going to work now. Plain and simple. Logic. Common sense. It's a fickle thing, isn't it? Alright guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.